So this is my kitchen. I'm just going to explain to you a little bit about my kitchen because I think a witchy share is good. The witch is in. Beautiful. That's part of it. It kind of broke. I got this at Marshall's for like real cheap because they saw that it was broken, so they felt bad. So they said, hey, you can have it for virtually nothing. My skeleton. This was like kind of Samhain, but I never took it down because it really resonates with me. This is my little skull with the snake. I love snakes. This is my little skeleton that I got from CVS. But it's cute. It was another thing for Samhain because I really resonate with skeletons. I don't know why. I have a few in my room, actually. This is my chalice. I put matches in this for now because I don't know. I just feel like putting matches in that for now. Eucalyptus, you can never have enough, especially now it's the winter season. Even though we are going into Ostara, it is the winter season, so eucalyptus is good to keep you healthy and to kind of clear up your nasal passages. Put it in some water. This is a piece of diopside. It's hard to tell. Let me take it out of the light. You can kind of see. That's a piece of my diopside. And then this was a little thing that my sister got me for Yule. I think it's so cute. I think it's missing a top part, I'm not sure. But you put a little tea holder in it. And it's a little witch with a book because we all know I love to read. This would kind of be a cute decoration for Samhain. And this is actually the cup I'm drinking out of. It's kind of Samhain related, wicked, ghoulish, spooky, witchy. And then my sugar holder, earth. That's my witchy share for now. Above my dish sink, I have, it says, the witch is in with a little broom. And then I have, it's hard to tell because it's kind of dark. I have my little Buddhas. The happy Buddhas, the laughing Buddhas. Oh, they're stuck. But there's a few of them that look like that. Just so when I'm washing dishes and the element of water, because I have an affinity with the element of water. Although I believe we all have affinities with all the elements. Some of us just, not prefer, but some of us just, when we use a certain element or are around it and are communing with it, we have like a stronger feeling towards it. It feels good, if that makes any sense. Then I have my Llewellyn's Witchy Calendar, which is kind of cool. That's my witchy share for now. In my living room, in my living room I have my wreath that I made. I kind of just wove ribbons in it, and this was actually for Yule. I never took it down because these are kind of like, they're supposed to be like holly leaves, like holly and ivy, and then red berries, or I don't know. It was supposed to be something for Yule, but it kind of looks like roses to me. And I love roses, so I decided to put that in there. And now we're venturing into my messy bedroom. I don't want you to see the whole bedroom, so I'm just going to show you a little bit of it. This is my huge cowhide drum, which I'm pretty sure I showed you before. But I don't want you to see all of it. So I have a spell on my altar, which I need to take off, because that is private business. I don't want anyone to see my private business. Okay, so here is my altar. This is my in bulk altar. There's a lot of stuff going on here, actually. It's hard for me to explain. But this is my wand that I made. It's got a crystal point on it because obviously we know crystal, quartz crystal has many properties. And if you're directing energy with a wand, to me, that would be the perfect thing to use. Then I have this when I'm burning my little candle spells. I'll put it on here. Then I have my generator crystal. I have a little goddess icon and a little green man icon. I have my Hern or Cernunnos statue, depending on what you prefer to see it as. I have my Bridget's cross that I made. It's kind of messy, but I have a little poppet I made. I have this crow's feather. You can kind of see the blue in it, actually, since I've been working with the Morrigan. Which some people might say, oh God, no, don't do that. But to me, I don't see a problem with it because she's a very misunderstood goddess. People don't really understand, I guess is the better word. I have a bell. Beautiful. I have my little cauldron. I have a Bridget representation, goddess statue, blah, the elements, a piece of moonstone for the goddess. And I chose citrine for the god because I feel that citrine is a very purifying stone, which it is. And the sun, which the god, you know, the sun is a representation of the god, or if you look at the sun, you see that as the god. And they're both very purifying. The sun is very purifying as well as citrine. So that's why I chose that. We're going to take a walk through of some of the books that I have that I found were pretty useful and I really like. Just trying to find cool stuff to show you guys, because you guys always, when I look at videos on YouTube, people are always like, oh my god, look at my witchy collection, this is so awesome. This is my skull for Samhain, and the jaw opens, so I feel like it's better for communication with spirits. If I so choose to do that, which I haven't done that recently. When I was younger, I had crazy experiences with that. Magical Aromatherapy by Scott Cunningham. This is actually a very good book. Some people say that Scott Cunningham, oh, he's for beginners. Da, 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 da. I think he's very good. He has some very good information. And even if you're just starting out, or if you've been on the path for a while, his information can be a good refresher course if you've forgotten things. The Inner Temple of Witchcraft. Solitary Witch. I like this book. It has a lot of stuff in it, as much as she's a controversial author. The Outer Temple of Witchcraft. Grimoire for the Apprentice Wizard. Actually, a very good book. It has a lot of stuff in there. A lot of it is more druidic, I find. Some people might disagree with me, but it seems very druidic oriented to me. So this is my herb collection. I have a lot of herbs. I'm always doing herbal work, making herbal pouches with crystals in them, making mojo bags, things like that. So I always tend to have a lot of herbs. Jasmine flowers, black sage, Gale's Thyme. I love this place. You have to go there. If you live in the Connecticut area, this is in Enfield, Connecticut, as you can see right on the package. She tells you what it is right on here. Although there's tons of meanings for herbs, so not just the one. But yeah, I have tons of herbs, more than I could possibly ever show you. Rose petals that I've collected, and I made my little labels on them. I want to show you my oils because I'm really into oils and aromatherapy and things like that. It's my cool Asian lid. I went to Savers, if you know where those are, and I cleanse everything I get from there because you never know. And this is my cool Asian lid. It's got the cool tassel. Yeah. So I'm going to show you my oils because I'm big into oils, and oh, I have to show you this pillow. I'm all over the place. Kind of ADD when it comes to showing stuff. My wisdom pillow. Beautiful. I'm a wolf. Ah. Wolf was a big help in my life. And still is. But, yeah. Okay. So I'm going to show you my oils. I'm obsessed with oils. Okay. My lamp. Woo. That's my son. Oh, he's so cute. He looks just like me. Okay. So I have tons of oils up here. Victoria's Secret. My witch hat. Crystal ball. Chakra cleansing and balancing stones. Always, 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 always make sure to have a set of these. These are so useful, and it's so quick instead of using the same stone and cleansing it all the time. If you have a lot of impurities and imbalances within your chakras, that's the perfect way to do it. So just figured I would mention that with you. My little Bridget's cross for a necklace. Okay, so the oils that I've made. This is actually blood orange oil. My sister got this for me, and it smells just so good. This is a peace pouch I made. It's got a bunch of different stuff in it. Okay, so I have Lily of the Valley oil, which is very, very strong oil. So if you are very sensitive to oils and scents, I would not use that one because it can be very overpowering. I have rosemary. Focus in. It's not doing a good job of that. I've made psychic oil, energizing oil that I bought from this store. That was my Ostara oil. The labels are kind of because the oils seep out sometimes. This was Litha oil. Uplifting oil for those moments where we get overwhelmed with life. Balsam fir, atlas cedar, frangipani. Third eye oil, or all-purpose oil. And if you've noticed, I have crystals in here, and I always do that. I got that idea from Charming Pixie Flora. Shout out, I love her. I watch her videos all the time, even though I think she stopped making them for lots of reasons. I love her, and I've taken some of her ideas, and so I put the citrine in the bottom just to keep it fresh, as she likes to say. And it works, I've noticed. It stays good. It's amazing. And this is actually a little jar. Just little citrine stones that I bought from Michael's or AC Moore. There's tons of them in there. I just found a jar and stuck these in there. So when these are done, obviously I'm going to use the jar for something else. I have lemongrass oil, lavender, which you should always have, especially if you suffer from migraines. Let me tell you, instead of popping like, some sort of medicine, just rub it on your temples and it really helps. Sandalwood oil. I have patchouli, which is my favorite, and all my friends get so mad at me because they're like, oh, you smell like a hippie. Sage oil, which I always have. More sandalwood, but this is in jojoba oil, so it's a little bit more toned down. Spearmint oil, which to me is very uplifting. I love it. Peppermint oil. Love. Clove bud oil, nice spicy warm scent. I have marjoram. It's just a tester, but jasmine oil, amazing. Rose oil, whew. Obviously it's diluted in something because rose oil is very, very expensive. More lavender. It's 2 bottles. Benzoin. And then I have my pink Himalayan salt. That stuff is amazing. Bach flower remedies sitting up here. Some more stones that I mined. North Carolina. There's some emerald. Some amethyst. This is like this whole area above my bed. And actually, I made this. This is actually good to have if you have crystals and you don't feel like running them underwater or purifying them through smoke. I put sage oil in here because sage is very purifying and I love it. Just put some citrine crystals, some sage in here. Hold it. Before you even put it in the bottle, put it in a bowl. Just put your intention, purify into it. And then just, let me show you an example. Say if I'm using this stone repeatedly all the time, 24/7, and I'm using it for healing. Say I've just been through a trauma and I need to cleanse this crystal. Okay. I'm going to put this crystal down. You could do it in a bowl or on top of something. And I resonate a lot with the number 3. I use the number 3 for everything. It's a very sacred number, triple goddess, death, life, rebirth. So I'm going to take this 1, 2, 3, and just hold it, put my intention of purifying into it, white light. Obviously, I would do it with both hands, and then just hold it. And that's how I do it. And I feel that it works for me. It depends on how strong your intention is. If you're like purify and you don't really feel it, it's not going to work. Magic and everything else in life is all about intention. You have to have intention with everything. And I know this is a rambling video, but this is kind of like a lesson, not a lesson, but a little bit of a what I do, my practice, sort of thing like that, as well as teaching a little bit about certain other things. But spring water that my friend gave to me, a little gargoyle with a bracelet on it from a friend who passed away a couple years ago. Like a year ago maybe. It's hard to remember. I've had crazy dreams about it, so I don't know. I feel like she's trying to reach out to me. Anywho, that sounds crazy to some people who don't know anything about that. I know I ramble a lot. I've said that a million times. I'm just energetic person. So that's my video for today. That's my rambling. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see videos made on specific things. And yeah, have a good day, everyone.